Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Let's talk about one of the most specific and persistent rumors from the entire Menendez brothers saga, the question of whether Lyle Menendez wore a toupee. This is a detail that has fascinated people for decades, popping up in online forums and discussions about the case. The short answer is no, there is no credible evidence that he ever wore a hairpiece. But the story of why people believe this is actually more interesting than the question itself. The entire myth originates almost exclusively from the 1994 TV movie, Menendez, A Killing in Beverly Hills. In a highly dramatized and now famous scene, the father, Jose Menendez, gets into a heated argument with Lyle. During the confrontation, he angrily rips a hairpiece off Lyle's head, exposing his thinning hair underneath. This was a powerful, symbolic moment in the film, designed to show Jose's cruel and controlling nature and Lyle's deep-seated insecurities. It made for great television drama, but it was just that, drama. It was a fictional detail added by the screenwriters to heighten the tension and visually represent the family's toxic dynamic. If you examine the actual evidence from the time, the countless news reports, hours of courtroom footage, and extensive photographs of Lyle before and during the trial, his hair is consistently his own. He had a very typical early 1990s hairstyle, often voluminous and well-coiffed, but it was all his. There was never any mention of a toupee in the actual trial testimony, in police reports, or in the major books written about the case by journalists who covered it extensively, like Dominic Dunn. Furthermore, looking at Lyle Menendez today in his more recent prison photos, you can see that he has experienced natural, age-appropriate hair loss and a receding hairline. This progression is exactly what you would expect to see over 30 years. If he had been so concerned with his hair as to wear a toupee in his early 20s, it stands to reason he might have continued to do so. The fact that he has aged naturally further debunks the movie's fictional plot point. So, the story of Lyle's toupee is a perfect example of how a dramatized version of events can create a myth that becomes more widely known than the truth. The scene was memorable and symbolic, so it stuck in the public's memory as fact. But in reality, it was a piece of Hollywood invention, not a piece of evidence. Thanks so much for watching. It's wild how small, fictional details can shape our entire perception of a true story. If you enjoy untangling facts from fiction in famous cases like this one, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. We'd love to see you in the comments with your thoughts and for our next video.